Hello my young friends, I hope you are doing well. You would recall that in a previous video I had spoken about how the Kerala state government has decided to conduct the Kerala State Board examinations both for class 10 and 12 between the 17th and the 30th of March 2021. That is well before the Kerala Assembly elections are held sometime in the month of May 2021. Bengal has decided to conduct the board examinations only in the month of June. But in this video, I want to highlight what the Kerala State Board has decided to do, and I think it's very commendable and something which other boards in the country as well as the CBSE and the ICSE Council should definitely emulate. Let's look at the 5 big changes they are going to make. The question paper will have more choices for the students, right? And that is, I think, very necessary in a year where students have not even seen the inside of a classroom, at least students in most parts of the country. The time given to read the question paper will also be increased, and that I think will help reduce stress to a large extent, because it will help students be more calm and composed before they start writing the answers. At this point in time, most boards give about 15 minutes of reading time before they're allowed to start writing their answers. Model question papers will be uploaded on the general education website in Kerala in order to make students familiar with the changed examination question paper pattern. The model exams will also be held to help students familiarize themselves with the question paper pattern. The practical exams, and this is important, the practical exams will be held 1 week after the theory exams are concluded, which means they will now be held only in the month of April 2021, and this is to make sure that students get adequate time to prepare for the practical exams instead of rushing them and cramping them between January and February 2021. By December 31, the General Education Department in Kerala will also release the priority portions, and this is very important. The Education Department is going to tell the students which parts of the syllabus are priority portions which they should definitely focus on as far as their exams are concerned, and these priority portions will also be uploaded on the education website. Now, if we look at what the CBSE has done, CBSE has made changes to its question paper format. So it has introduced more MCQs. So the question one wants to raise out here is, why is the ICSE Council shying away from making any student friendly changes as far as the question paper is concerned? They are still stuck in the same old format and not really making any changes, keeping in view the situation all of us are in. For instance, the history civics paper, let's say for class 10, section A. The question I want to ask is, why can't more choices be offered to the students? Why should 10 questions be given and the student expected to answer all the 10 questions in order to secure 10 marks in civics and 20 marks in history? Why can't 12 choice questions be given and 2 buffer questions so that they can choose 10 out of those 12 questions? Or give 14 questions to make it really easy for the student in this pandemic year. Again, in a subject like say geography, unless you have physical classes, unless you have personalized attention, things like topo sheets and to an extent even map marking can be really tricky. So the council will really need to look at these specific needs of children in order to help them ahead of the examination. Similarly, in English literature, I want to ask, why can't, just like the CBSE, MCQs be introduced even if they are for just about 10 marks out of 80? Just make it a little more easy. Why should literature always have to be answered in big answer format for a 16-mark question in the case of class 10 or a 15-mark question in the case of class 12? Why can't we make it a little more easy, make an exception as far as the 2021 board examination is concerned? The specimen papers have been uploaded only for a few subjects on the CISE website. In the case of class 10, when I checked before recording this video, in the case of class 10, only for English literature and hospitality management, for class 12, for maths, for English, languages and a couple of other papers, but none of the main papers like physics, chemistry, commerce, biology, none of those papers have been uploaded. And even the English language paper which has been uploaded is the 2019 board paper. It's not a new paper, it's exactly the same board paper which came for the 2019 board examinations, and they have just made the changes as far as the marking scheme is concerned. I do believe that the ICSE Council has time. This is really an opportunity to make changes in its question paper format and make things a little more easy as far as this batch of 2021 is concerned. I do hope the powers that be at the council will heed to this request. Thank you very much for watching.